Bayern announced the stipulation under which they will let Lewandowski move to Barça. Cristiano Ronaldo's next destination became known, and many more transfer news await you in today's episode. Without further ado, let's get the show on the pitch. Wayne Rooney has decided to step down as manager of Derby County. The club got relegated from the championship last season due to a 21-point penalty. Bayer Leverkusen striker Lucas Alario moved to Eintracht for €5 million. The team from Frankfurt has signed the 29-year-old Argentine until 2025. Happy birthday to the greatest player of all time. In my opinion, yes, Messi is the GOAT, wrote former footballer and pundit Gary Lineker. Lille defender Sven Botman joins Newcastle. The parties have agreed on a deal worth €37 million. Milan were also eyeing the 22-year-old Dutchman. The club has become a graveyard for players. Culturally, for owners to take money out of a poorly performing business is demoralizing. Gary Neville criticized Manchester United bosses. Barcelona and Tottenham are discussing the loan deal of Clement Lenglet. The Spurs are willing to pay the major part of a player's salary. Documentary about Paul Pogba was rated the worst TV show or movie on IMDb. The Pogmentary was given a shocking 1 out of 10. We no longer want to be flashy and bling bling. No more glitter. We must become humble again. Whoever want to stay in their comfort zone and not fight will be cast aside, stated PSG president Nasser Al-Khelaifi. Ralf Rangnick left Manchester United due to Ten Hag's reluctance to work alongside the German and the club's dissatisfaction amid his statements regarding transfers. FIFA equated the Finalissima with a friendly match. In the latest ranking of national teams, FIFA awarded Argentina coefficient 10 for their triumph, the same amount as for a category of friendly match. Armenia goalkeeper Stefan Ortega joins Manchester City. The 29-year-old performer is about to sign a deal until 2025, moving to the Sky Blues for free. Jovic is set to move to Fiorentina in between the seasons. About 10 clubs are bidding for the ace of Real Madrid. Los Blancos are ready to release Luka on loan without a mandatory buyout option. Leeds midfielder Calvin Phillips is close to changing his team. Man City are gonna lay out £45 to £50 million for the 26-year-old Englishman. Torino centre-back Gleison Bremer could find himself at Inter. The Maroons require €35 to €40 million for the 25-year-old Brazilian. Inter agreed to have Bremer until 2027 with a salary of €3 million per season. Tottenham Hotspur have entered the race for Roma midfielder Nicola Zaniolo. Milan and Juventus also compete for the 22-year-old Italian. Roma valued the midfielder at €50 million. Marco Asensio is leaning towards a transfer to AC Milan. The 26-year-old believes that he will have more gaming minutes in Milan than in Liverpool, who are also interested in his services. Barcelona are open to sell Memphis Depay, but his future will also depend on the physical condition of Ansu Fati. The Blaugrana are not sure whether the Dutchman gets many minutes on the pitch, although they appreciate his versatility. Marseille intend to take central defender William Saliba from Arsenal and are set to spend €25 million. Last year, the stellar Frenchman performed for the Olympians on loan. Mauricio Pochettino still expects to receive €15 million of redundancy fee after getting sacked from PSG. The club wants to negotiate a reduction of this amount. Leeds winger Rafinha has no intention of moving either to Arsenal or Tottenham. He sees himself at Barcelona, but the Catalans cannot afford him. Inter could find Hakan Çalhanoğlu for criticizing the head coach. During the latest interview, the Turk assumed that the Nerazzurri missed out on the Serie A title due to the wrong subs of Simone Inzaghi. Genoa defender Domenico Criscito is soon to move to Toronto. Earlier on, Toronto agreed to sign Lorenzo Insigne. Ajax have extended the contract with 39-year-old goalkeeper Martin Stekelenburg for one more season. Turkey's Beşiktaş have set their sights on Benfica forward Haris Seferovic. The parties have begun negotiations, with the talks mostly revolving around a possible loan deal. Bayern's winger Moussa Diaby has become a top priority target for Newcastle. The Magpies are ready to pay up to €40 million. Leverkusen want more than 60. Diaby doesn't really wish to go to Newcastle, as PSG are hunting for him too. Divock Origi will be announced as a representative of Milan next week. Previously, the Belgian left Liverpool as a free agent. 35-year-old Cesc Fabregas can pursue his career path in Brazil. Botafogo drew attention to the player. Luis Suarez could return to Ajax. The Dutch Giants want to take the 35-year-old Uruguayan from River Plate. Suarez is seen as a replacement for Sebastian Aller, who just left for Borussia Dortmund. Chelsea are open to the sale of Moroccan midfielder Hakim Ziyech. Milan got determined to make him a starter. Thus, negotiations between the parties have already begun. Hakim himself is also accepting the transfer. José Luis Morales has completed his departure to Villarreal. The contract with the 34-year-old Levante captain is valid for 2 years. Álvaro Odriozola will spend next season at Santiago Bernabéu. Last season, the 26-year-old defender spent on loan at Fiorentina. Nottingham Forest loaned Dean Henderson from Manchester United. The Tricky Trees will have no buyout option for the goalkeeper though. Milan are considering signing Douglas Luiz from Aston Villa. The 24-year-old defensive midfielder is also claimed by Roma. Fiorentina made an offer to Shakhtar Donetsk for Dodo. The Violets guarantee 15 million euros for the 23-year-old Brazilian right-back. Justin Kluivert could find himself in Olympique Marseille. The 23-year-old Dutchman belongs to Roma, despite spending last season in OGC Nice on loan. Moving on to the main topics of the day. Rumors on Cristiano Ronaldo leaving Manchester United due to the club's lack of effective transfer activity are not true. According to a source, the Portuguese intends to join the Red Devils' first team already in preseason training. Moreover, the rumors linking Ronaldo with Bayern have also not been confirmed. The German Titans cannot risk to consider a footballer who would totally destroy the salary structure and put himself above the club. Cristiano Ronaldo is a top player with an outstanding career. However, stories on a potential deal with Bayern are not true, stated Bayern sports director Hasan Salihamidzic. According to Transfermarkt journalist Manuel Veth, Bayern have finally voiced their demands for Robert Lewandowski's complete escape to Barcelona. The Bavarians hope to receive 50 million euros for the Pole, insisting on the whole amount to be paid all at once. Bayern are not sure in installments payment whether Barcelona will be capable of fulfilling these terms due to the difficult financial situation. PSG can take advantage of Barcelona's weak position in the negotiation process. Paris bosses dream of Mbappe-Lewandowski duo of stellar forwards. Needless to say that PSG have no financial problems and it will be much easier for them to find common ground with Bayern. Although in this case, the problem may be Lewandowski himself, who snubs all options except the Barcelona one. Nevertheless, PSG might have a chance if Barca find no funds and the Pole still decides not to remain in Munich. There have been reports linking Neymar away from PSG this summer. However, according to his former agent, Wagner Ribeiro, Neymar is staying in Paris. Neymar has a dream to be a winner of the Champions League with PSG, Ribeiro told Go. Hence, Neymar will only consider leaving PSG after winning the Champions League. That is, he may not jump the Parisian ship at all. According to the source, the newly minted Chelsea management promised Thomas Tuchel to purchase 6 players. Interestingly enough, the current pensioners' main targets are Matthijs de Ligt and Raheem Sterling. The alternatives for de Ligt are Jules Koundé and Nathan Ake, while Ousmane Dembélé or even Neymar can be invited instead of Sterling. 90 Min also reports the Blues joining the race for Ajax winger Antony, who was reportedly hunted by Manchester United. Arsenal have reached a verbal agreement with Manchester City for the move of Gabriel Jesus, with a guaranteed fee being £45 million. Now the Gunners are negotiating with the Brazilian striker on the terms of a personal contract. The deal is expected to take place next week. PSG offered Lille 10 million euros for Renato Sanchez. Such a price tag was set based on the fact of the Portuguese agreement expiring in a year. However, the Ducks still require a larger sum. Sanchez wants to join the ranks of the Red and Blues. Earlier on, it was noted that Milan also agreed on terms of the player's contract, but also had problems with Lille. Goal reports that PSG are in no hurry to close the issue with Sanchez until they finalize the appointment of a new head coach, who is expected to be Christophe Galtier from Nice. Guys, we suggest you check out other videos from our project that you see on the screen right now. Have a good time watching! It was Football News. Have a nice one, and see you in a bit.